Hi guys, and welcome to what I'm going to say is episode 66, because I do say 65 I think in the video. But I hope you've had a good couple of days. I hope you enjoyed the first episode back and enjoyed the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Right, hello and welcome back to episode 65 I think this is. I do forget, apologies. It's been a long weekend. Obviously there was no episode on Friday and there was no episode on Monday. This is my first time recording since then, so I'm a little unfamiliar as I forgot what's going on at this point. I know that we did say we'd be watching West Ham and Man City. As you can see, West Ham is going to be tomorrow, and this is how the table's looking. We've got 36 points from 34 games. Doesn't look like we'll be going down anytime soon, but I don't think we're mathematically safe until we win the next match and hopefully Norwich lose the next match. I think with that said, we should press ahead and see how it goes. So I'll be with you in just a jiffy. Right, and welcome back then. This is going to be our side going into one of the final 4 games then against West Ham. We've got Diogo, Ribby in goal. We've got Serkin on the left, Davies on the right, Hansen and Baptiste in the middle of that defence, with Taylor and Bellingham in the middle of midfield, Haig on the left, Pruitt on the right, Powell in the centre and Burgess up front. We have got Forstruter in the middle of that substitute bench there, so looks like we'll probably bring him on for Powell at some point maybe. This is a massive match. If you can pick up where you left off in the last time out, then we've got a great chance today. Go with that, because I can't remember where we left off last match. Alright, prove it with the corner. Baptiste losing out, but prove it gets it. He goes to the back post. Not sure who that was, but misses the target nonetheless. Mudryk at West Ham. Powell intercepting that ball nicely. Bellingham through to Prove it doing unusual weird things. Powell now with the ball to Prove it, to unselfish pass to Burgess there. Burgess slotted down for our first shot on target, which results in a goal. I should see here, Powell moving forward. Prove it very unselfishly puts it across the 6-yard box, and Burgess has a nice simple tap-in. That brings us up to half time then. Well done on controlling possession so far. Into the second half we go. Right, cleared as far as Paqueta, Dominguez, Bowen, Abada, Molina. Ribby manages to hold on to it very nicely. Playing out from the back then, we've got Davies taking it down the right hand side. Mudryk intercepts very easily, and it's passed to the other side of the field. Molina going forward to Mudryk. Mudryk hits first time on the volley. Fortunately for him, hits the post. Fortunately for us, Mudryk is out injured by the looks of it on the sidelines. I thought that was our keeper for a second there. I had a mild panic attack, but we are good. Kane Taylor over the top. Haig gets to it, and Haig maybe should have done better with that first time effort. Even let's have a quick glance. Mudryk comes off. Duranville goes on. Sessegnon is dealt with, and so is the ball. It's booted clear. We're going to look at bringing on Forstruter in a second. That was horrendous. They can come off. Now we'll bring Powell off for Orford, and then Hay can come off for Forstruter. Molina with the throw-in for West Ham. Anderson J with it. So Keita Duranville with the ball, gets through, has a shot, is dealt with very easily though. And my goalkeeper, Duranville again to Dominguez, Sessegnon down the left, Keita to Duranville again. He smacks it across that 6-yard box. Abada, a cracking strike to be fair to him. Back of the net. Oh, okay, that was a bad pass there to Bellingham. Granville intercepts, and he's ran quite fast at the defence there, and he continues to do so. Pass through to Bowen. Diogo Ribby gets down and makes the save for a corner. Abada for corner to the near post, which is dealt with somewhat. Molina takes a crossing effort, but it is blocked. It's going out for another corner. Duranville this time then. With an in-swinger. Back post. Comes to nothing. Bellingham. Thought Bellingham managed to get to it, but apparently not. And that's okay. It's a goal kick. Davies with the throw, and then Bellingham to Baptiste. Davies. All the way back to the keeper. Over the top for Hansen. Sessignon catches onto it. And it's with West Ham, who do their own booting up the pitch now. Hansen, Sirkin, Taylor to Sirkin again, over the top this time to Orford to force through to Burgess, puts it in the back of the net. It's going to be a possible offside. I don't think it was. Yeah, I didn't think it was. So Orford over the top to force through to squares it to Burgess puts it in the back of the net. No messing. 2-2, we'll take a draw for now. And it is 2-2 indeed. We'll take that. And if we didn't get the result we wanted, but we should still be happy. If we create that many chances more often than not, we'll do well. And everybody's happy with that sort of remark, even though there's only 3 games left. Interesting. I think... still not mathematically safe, I guess. If they get like 20 goals in the next 3 matches. So, yeah, hold the phone, send assistant for that. One appearance away from making this guy who's amazing. He's on $5,000 a week as a fringe player. He's one appearance away from going up to $7,500 a week. Oh no, not sure my wage bill will cope. Right, we shall see you for the Man City game, who are 3rd then. That's going to be a hefty game, I would assume, so I'll see you in a second. I've been urged to hold a team meeting, reference our survival chances, I guess. So here we go. I expected us to avoid relegation this season, and we're almost there. Pick up the point needed in our next match so we can relax and put those fears to bed. No. I'm looking to ease the expectations here. I don't want anyone focusing on the fact we only need 1 point to avoid relegation. Go out there, put in a solid performance, and we should be just fine. Everyone's very happy. Outstretched arms, that's the sort of reaction I was very much after. So that seems to have made everyone a little bit good. Managerial support's very good, and dressing room atmosphere is good. Even though we seem to be losing a lot. We are still a couple of days away, so we're with you in a second. These are the guys that I have announced that have signed a contract that have come through. So it's going to be Len Norton, 1.5 star current ability, 5 star, 4.5 star potential. Both of these guys at the top, he's a striker. As you can see, he's looking pretty good. Luke McCarthy, again looking pretty good. His value's pretty sky high there too. Not quite the same as Len Norton's, but that's okay. Top talents, these guys are here. Pretty much the rest of everyone here is just to fill out the squad at this point, but they will actually get better as time goes on, and there's no reason why they can't have a bit of a dynamic current ability and potential ability. That means they could be better than what they're actually showing. So I've just signed these ones on the possibility that could be the case, but I'm not expecting anything crazy. Just, as I said, to fill out the squad, and that should be about it. Solihull trials finished for the remainder, and we are looking to go through with Man City. We're going to go with a quick pick there. Hansen and Davis again swapped around again. This time Forster comes into the middle. Anderson's going to pop out onto the right hand side, is he? He is, because he's doing a little bit better than Prove It for now, and that's okay. Who's at the bottom? Bustos. Unregistered. He's training with us, isn't he? Yes. But he's training with us until he joins us in the transfer market. Not a problem. These guys are all out on loan. They're probably going to get sold in the summer. But this is how we're looking to go into the next match. We've got Ribby in goal, Cirkin on the left, Davies on the right hand side, Hansen and Baptiste in that middle of defence, Taylor and Bellingham in the middle of base of midfield. Haig, Forstruter and Anderson make up the middle three, with Burgess up front. Submitting that team, this is how it's going to be. Vincent Kompany is now leading the way at Man City. Nobody expects us to get results. Don't worry about it too much. Kicking off, we shall mark the opponents as per the... Oh, did I actually do that? Did I do that? Ask assistant, I did. We'll confirm that. And then we'll switch it to a more cautious style of play. I think Haig there with the ball. I'm not sure what he was attempting to do because they've got Dest, and Dest is sensational. Edison's down as injured, but as far as keepers go for injuries, it's usually okay, and they can usually make it through a match. Musiala, who is also a teenage sensation in the FM world, so we'll go back to cautious just to make it a bit simpler on ourselves. Laporte then for Man City, over the top, nice and easy for Ruben. So Laporte, Kimmich, playing some silky one-touch football, two-touch at most. That player played a third one. Jeremy now. He's going to play it into the 6-yard box, and it is cleared. Anderson with the touch there to Taylor. Well, Forstruter and then to Taylor. And that's apparently not a highlight because we weren't fast enough. Okay, we have another Man City highlight then from Dest to Jeremy. Foden still playing. And Foden slots it home, nice and easy. To be fair, I think all we need at this point is... Yeah, we only need a point, I guess. But we still need Norwich to lose as well. They are playing Leicester, who are also 19th themselves. So there's every possibility Norwich could get a win at this point. But I still think we're perfectly fine, even if we were to lose here. So we'll see anyway. Haig now on the ball on the left hand side. Burgess, it's managed to go over the keeper, it's hit the post, didn't quite squeeze into the net though, and that's a really unlucky bit of play, to be fair. And that's also quite lucky. Taylor's going to come off, Powell's going to go on, he's going to do that. Haig's going to take this free kick, it goes to the back post, it's a powerful header. Doesn't quite come to anything though. Kane Taylor's coming off, Powell is going to go on. It's a quite easy change. Edison with the goal kick, I guess. And it's just getting passed around at the back, straight through midfield. It doesn't seem like De Bruyne is there anymore, but it is quite a far way in the future, so if he was playing, he probably would be about 40, I imagine. But corner then to Man City. Fran Garcia taking out for the back post, but it comes to nothing, and thankfully it's the end of the highlight. Alright, that's half time then. Going into the dressing room, we can see that we are happy with the performance so far. Keep it up, because it's still only 1-0. There's every chance we could still snatch a goal on against the run of play. Haig to Anderson. Anderson shoots, and that's really over. Villa going 2-0 up now, so I think that's their safety sorted as well. Man City with a free kick right on the edge of the box there. Kimmich to take. Goalkeeper weirdly placed, but manages to show Kimmich the wrong one. 3-0 for Villa. Right then, another free kick for Man City, and that's 2-0 this time. Have we got anyone that could potentially come on? Orford can come on for Brandstruter. Burgess can come off, Anderson can go front. Prove it can go out on the right, and I think that'll do for now. Yes, we want to make these changes. We will also just make sure we've got the opposition correctly marked up. And Edison collects. Man City with the 19 shots, 7 on target, mind. And they've got Enzo as well. Laporte there to Enzo, Musiala to Foden, over the top to Jeremy. He runs inside slightly to Musiala, back to Jeremy, and that's 3-0. That is 3-0. It's played a 1-2 back to him. Hansen to Powell. It's really easily dispossessed badly. Tries to get back, but doesn't quite make it. Foden with the run. Haig tackles. Orford plays the ball out to Pat. Prove it. That's a really bad first touch. Dest latches onto it. He runs. It's almost there for a penalty shout, but doesn't quite manage it. And the shot ricochets off the upright, and now it comes out to a corner from Brahim, aiming for the back post. And it's headed behind by Hansen, given another corner on the opposite side for Man City, and Brahim this time to also take it. Outswing also still goes for the back post. Orford picks it up, and the highlight ends. Davis with the one of the last throws of the game, I would imagine. Bellingham to Powell. Powell over the top now. From Bellingham, should I say, even. Edison with the ball, playing out from the back again, nice and calm. Nice, quick ball over the top to Garnacho, to Foden, and that comes off the post of the crossbar, one of the two, and Ruby just says, yeah, no worries. Hansen playing it out the back, from the back, trying to play some Man City sort of games. Baptiste, I don't think it's going to work with 3-0 down, guys. Davis, Powell, Baptiste. Davis to Baptiste. Powell, Hansen. Durkin, what are we doing? We're not 3-0 up, we're 3-0 down. Let's get forward, guys. I know we're playing cautious enough ball. Crikey. Orford, prove it over the other side, then switch to Haig. Haig's going to do nothing. Garnacho's going to run at him, boy. Steal that ball. Ruben. Playing it back to Edison for us. Although we didn't really want him to kick it, we wanted him to miss it, and so we could get the goal. Anyway, Garnacho in the 6-yard box. Again, there's probably another penalty shout there for Man City. Thankfully, it doesn't get anything, and it's 3-0 on the nose. We were the underdogs, and you gave it your best effort. I can't really argue with that. At the end of the day, we are surviving, just about, and that's all I care about. I think that's it. I think that's game, set, match. Injured for 2 days, that's fine. Bonus K. And we've got bonus paid result, avoiding relegation. So we have avoided relegation. That means we can probably play a couple of these youngsters in the next... Oh, what's this? Play a couple of these youngsters in the next 2 games. See how they go. This guy, I might put him in as well, actually. See how they go. Especially after playing them in those friendlies that we saw the other day. But coming back on Monday then, it's going to be the last 2 games. Oh, it could be Southampton and the end of season. I think we'll come back on Monday for Southampton and the end of season review. I'll play the Tottenham game offline. There's not really anything to play for at this point, and we know we survived, so that's fine. But if you've enjoyed this, please drop a like, comment and subscribe, and we shall see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.